In 2019, my father was diagnosed with dementia. Once we found out that he was no longer going to be able to live in his house, even with help, we then started to plan for his future and how to care for him. With that plan, we ended up having to look into his assets, which was his house, and we looked into selling the house because of that situation. What Marcos and Ed really brought to the table was their knowledge of the court system. And because we were dealing at the time with the court and the conservatorship of my father, we had already started going through some of the bumps and the delays, especially with COVID. And to have someone have that extra knowledge of the court system and the conservatorship sale of a house had been really what made a difference in determining which realtor was for us and made us choose them and get through this process without going completely crazy. One of the things that you want to be able to pick in a realtor is someone that you're going to be comfortable with because they're honest with you. And that's one of the big things that I got with Ed was the honesty from day one. He made me feel comfortable in the knowledge as he discussed what we could expect through this process. And so while a family friend may have been what I would be comfortable with, for any other sale, this is very specific when it comes to conservatorship and probate, and you don't realize that until you start going through the court system. And so having someone like Ed and Marcos behind you in your corner who's taking that extra step, walking you through every weekend if you need to, through the different things that would occur, and can also talk to the other realtors because that made a difference too. And then communicating with the other people so that they would be comfortable and confident as we had to go through the slow wheels of justice in order to get things done.